Good morning, YouTube. As you can see this morning, the ground is all wet. It must have rained in the overnight hours. Look at that. That sun is up and shining. The skies are blue. Really hoping that the weather holds out for us today. All right, guys, I finished up with my emails and my comments and all the morning work I do kind of quick this morning. It's a Sunday, so the load was lighter. And as I was coming back up from the seawall to our setup, we've already got 2 motorcycles out there. It's only 20 after 9. We don't actually open until about 10. But because I'm ahead of the game, even though Chip and Talon aren't here already, well, Talon's here somewhere. I think he's out walking the dog or something. I think I'm going to go ahead and start rolling up the curtains in the shop. I'm going to get these bikes in, get them going, and then when Amanda gets here, she can start ringing them up. But at least that way, these guys aren't waiting, and we get a little bit of a jump start on the day. All right, so we got the curtains open. We're going to start loading this bike up. We got 2 more coming in. Boom, boom. And we're gonna get to work. So Talon's here jumping on one. Chip just showed up, so we're gonna get all 3 of these knocked out pretty quick. I'm gonna do the black and white one. Talon's doing that one. Chip will jump on the 3rd one. Dale was the first one in today in this absolutely beautiful road glide. We got them taken care of. Talon and Chip are still knocking these out. They're both almost done. And hopefully we'll get some more in on this Sunday. Hey, Jessa. And while we were knocking those 3 out, had 1 more come in, so the guys will jump on that one next. All right, and since I got the white bike off, we're gonna get this one in. When I say this one, I mean this one here that just pulled up, not on the lift. So that's number 5 for this morning already. We're not even open. Actually, I stand corrected. We are open. It's 10:08. 5 bikes in by 10:08. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. All right, guys, now that we're caught up, I believe that those people that showed up that early are probably people that forgot to set their clocks back last night, because today is the first day of that daylight savings time thing. And so we got an extra hour of sleep, but I bet you those people showed up an hour early because they didn't get an extra hour of sleep. Hi, guys, and as you know, like always, this day is kind of a happy, somber day for us, because not only is today the last day of the Lonestar Rally, it is also the last day of our season. This is the season finale. Once we are done here today, we pack up and we leave this island. We don't have another show scheduled until March next year. Yeah, spring 2025 will be at Daytona Beach Bike Week. And I've got a lot of work to do over the winter still, but this will be the last rally for the winter. But don't worry, that doesn't mean the content stops. There's still a lot going on. It just won't be at a rally. When we're done here, we go home. We've got a few days at home, and then Katie and I and Amanda are all heading to Myrtle, Massachusetts, because they have the Natural Living Health Expo there, and we'll be there promoting Katie's product, her app, which if you like, there's a link in the description to download the app. If you're into finding ways to live more holistically, which we all should probably, click the link and go check it out. And then when we leave Myrtle, Massachusetts, we are heading to Western New York to pick up the other motorcycle that I bought this year before I purchased Dr. Evil, that I haven't even taken possession of yet. And if the weather is reasonable, I'm going to ride that back to North Carolina and let Katie drive the truck. If the weather's bad, I'm just going to throw it in the back of the truck. In addition to that, I've got all kinds of projects to do around the house that might be on the Homestead channel. We've got projects still to do at the shop to get it finished up and move projects there and hopefully start some of those projects. We got projects to do on Goliath to get it done. And of course, the build series on Dr. Evil will continue through the winter as well. Some good news, and I didn't save a bunch of money on my motorcycle insurance by switching to Geico, but that little rush we had this morning already put us over our sales goal for today. Like I said in the close of last night's video, we need a lot more to make up for yesterday. We need to be like 800% up today. which isn't unobtainable, but it's not likely either. I guess something happened to his bike. It would appear that our flags have seriously taken a beating at this show. Hey guys, and just a really quick editing note throwing in here, post a video. Talon has been working really hard to integrate a TikTok program in along with our YouTube stuff. So he's been doing pretty good at it, and it's been growing pretty quick. So we're going to put a link in for you guys to go check that out. It'll be in the description. So please go check it out and follow us there. Help us grow on that platform as well. Thank you guys. Alright guys, so in preparation for teardown today, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to take each panel of curtains and unroll them and let them kind of float for a little bit just to dry them out, because even though it hasn't rained and most everything is dry, where they roll up at the bottom sometimes will hold water for a while. So because we're putting these curtains away and they're not coming back out until spring, I don't want to put them away wet. So we're going to dry them out and then we'll take them down and load them up. Katie says hi. Now you guys know I always say start them young. Start them young. All right, got a few more up. This is kind of like round 2.5, maybe round 3. Get it done. All right, so this one's been out for about 5 minutes. You can see it's mostly dry, a little bit of moisture here and there still. It doesn't take long, and I'll try to brush a lot of the sand off of it with a broom before I roll it back up, put it away. All right, guys, the tamale lady we've all been waiting for finally showed up today. I know it's the last day, but we're buying 6 dozen. We're gonna feast today while we tear down. All right, guys, so I know you guys heard us talk about the tamales here. So she brings these by, and these are fresh cooked, homemade. They're messy, they're sticky, but man, these things are so good.
And Adam will inhale all of them. He does. He'll inhale all of them.
Oh, guys, look at this dude. He is absolutely beautiful. Brindle striping. Oh, look at the little one. Look at the little one.
Anyway, but this is how you check the oil. Okay. I am not Amanda.
Guys, I've been really happy with how busy it's been this morning. We have slowed down now. We're all caught up. No more customer bikes here. There's a couple that are here, but they're done. And we're starting to take things down. We've got our curtains down. Amanda's got the strip up top, all the water dumped off of it, and it's drying. I'm going to work on the curtains over here on the service side. And we're still going to stay open for hopefully at least another hour, maybe 2, but get all this little stuff done so that it's faster to pack up when the time comes. All right, guys, we're almost ready to start packing it up and in. Talons trying to help this gentleman out here with his bike. Just think it's ironic that the final countdown is playing as we're packing up for our final time this season. Lonestar Rally.
Welcome to Lonestar Rally, baby, 2024.
All right, guys, we didn't get him on camera, but there you go. Alex, Asian Mind, the Mother Trucker News. You guys are the truckers. You know who he is. Stop by to visit him. I just realized, I didn't know until just now, that he has moved here to Galveston from Miami. I had no idea until he called me and said, hey, I'm in Galveston. I'm going to come over and visit you. So it's really good seeing him. Thanks, Alex. All right, guys, and it is 4 o'clock. There's still a lot of people walking around, but I think we're going to shut the bike off. But we still get some stuff trickling, great. But we haven't had much for the last hour and a half. Got other vendors here trying to pull in with their trucks and trailers. So it's going to minimize how much traffic and how many motorcycles can get in here. So we're closed, but we're still capable if need be.
Every day I run the streets, she's a teacher.
guys, 5 o'clock. We pretty much got everything in the showroom area packed up other than the awning itself. Chip and Town are tying down the last couple things to the lift, and then we will take it up. And then we've just got a couple things to load downstairs, like the big toolbox and then the motorcycles, but they won't go until after the awnings. So yeah, we're getting close. Probably another hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes, we should be done. Amanda's got the back of Goliath all packed up, leaving room for these racks because that's where the legs to this awning get put in. All right, guys, it is 6:41. We're packed up, bikes loaded, everything. Just gonna close the door, let Goliath warm up, but we're gonna go inside, take showers first. I think Katie's actually already taken hers. And before we do, we're gonna run over here and help Mark. He's our neighbor. He's gotta take his tent down. So what we gotta do is gotta bench press that tent up so they can pull the poles out, set it on the ground. But his whole crew's too short to do it. After helping Mark get his tent down, we all took showers, and about that time, the police were there to help us move the barricades so that we could get Goliath out. They escorted us against traffic on the wrong side of the road when we get out, and here we are at the ferry. Luckily this time, nobody said anything at the ferry about length. Say they're quietly so no one hears me, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're on it, headed home. That was weird. Did you guys see that? A raindrop landed exactly on the camera lens and it looked all sorts of distorted. Anyways, we're gonna ride this ferry across and then we're gonna drive for a while. I don't know how far, but it's dark, so I don't think we're gonna do any more footage. We're gonna end this video here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Until the next time I see you, keep those engines running. Remember, there's a lot of content still to come. Just because this is the last rally doesn't mean it's the last video. See you guys in the morning for the trip, rest of the trip home.